up, everybody? This is Nitendae with Tonal Temple. I have a very special guest. This awesome young man has been dancing and choreographing for quite a while, and he's definitely one of my dance inspirations. Back when I was a little millennium work study, I used to see him in and out of rehearsals, and I thought, hey, what an awesome hip-hop choreographer guy. Yeah, somebody that I can really try to model my dancing career after. Except one time I was at a choreographer ball and I saw this guy doing a contemporary piece, jumping at these great heights, displaying immense flexibility, and I realized I really didn't know shit about Swoop. So please welcome Mr. Richard Swoop Whitebear. Thank you so much. What a pleasure having you. Where does both your names come from? Whitebear, and where does Swoop come from?
Well, where Whitebear comes from is my native American name. It's on my mother's side. Whitebear is Comanche, Apache, and Cherokee, a mixture. And I basically don't know a whole lot about my history on it, but I looked up the first Whitebear and I got a big picture of the Whitebear thanks to Facebook.
Leave it to Facebook.
And then I found a lot of the Whitebears that's family that's over in different lands and areas that I never even got a chance to meet them. So I basically started looking into it and seen the Whitebear picture, and now I want to get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Whitebear, Whitebear, the first Indian chief.
Oh snap! Chief Whitebear's in the house. Awesome. So then, where did you get Swoop from?
Well, where I got Swoop from was one day it's kind of like a long story, but one day I'll make it short. Well, one day I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and me and my boys, No Bones and Goofy, we are Zester, which is No Bones, and Goofy is Russell Wright, and we were good friends and dance partners with a group called Imperial Preps, and we were actually in this contest that was to go to Hammer's concert, and we thought, well, our town is mainly into battling, so at that time we were like, well, let's get the tickets and go battle Hammer and his crew.
Oh,
so he got a whole bunch of dancers, so we was like, we can take all of them on. So long story short, we did the contest, came in second, and went to the concert. All right, after the concert, we on the side of the stage, we seen one of Hammer's people, and we started calling out Hammer and his people to the guy, and it happened to be Hammer's masseuse. So Hammer masseuse said, well, why don't y'all just meet over at the hotel? Ding. So we got to walk in, long story short, and we met up together, and we said, well, before we get there, let's figure out what we're gonna call ourselves, because everybody got nicknames on TV like Kid and Play, and
of course,
their mama didn't give them no name, Kid. so we went by how our names would fit ourselves. So we went through each person, three of us, and Swoop was at first Glide, Smooth, Whitebear, and then it was into Swoop because I'm one that likes to get into, well, back then I was fighting too a lot, so I was banging a lot so at the same time, but I was one to get in there and get in someone's face first to battle, to protect my clique. So if you coming at me, just know that, or my clique, I'm the first one to come first. So I would swoop up in there first, and it kind of fit me. And when we met up with Hammer after Nine happened to battle them, they said join us. So we joined up with Hammer and got on tour with him, and actually before that Hammer had us to fly into Arkansas, and we met him backstage in his room, and all three of us lined up and gave him our names. And Hammer said, well, you know what? I want you guys to come out on You Can't Touch This, and just basically just go off. So we kept those names ever since.
Whoa.
Ever since then, we joined Hammer, and we've been gone ever since I kept Swoop. Now it's Mr. Swoop because I'm grown now.
How does dance even relate to life? How can you relate dance to life? Or is there a word that you would tell people that, you know, or metaphor or something?
Rhythm.
Yeah.
All in one.
You know what?
Rhythm.
Yes.
It's a pulse. Everything is a rhythm. Everything is a pulse. You know, everything is a beat. Whenever you listen to anything out there, everything is going to be like a sound that you hear. It can be used into music. And then as you use that sound that you hear from the music, you can orchestrate it into your body, and then go from that sound of that you create your thought process of your vision towards that sound that you hear. Maybe it's, you know, a car running over a trash can.
Right.
You know, and it'd be that same consistent sound.
Yeah.
Just like taps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hoofer sound. You know, when you hear that sound, you basically same thing. There's a rhythm.
Yes.
So every time, always learn your rhythm, how to pick up, you know, and once you learn that everything's in a consistent pulse. It's a pulse every time. Same thing with dance. You know, pick up that pulse, and then you'll learn how to pick up that in music. Learn all the different genres that you hear in that music, and take it to the extreme.
Yeah. Nice. When has dance saved your life? Has it?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I joined up with Hammer. Right before I joined up with Hammer, I got shot in the back with a 45, and the bullet went to my spine. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to move, but I kind of just kept moving, and I'm so hyper, so dancers were hyper, so I just kept moving. Once they, you know, long story short, they took the bullet out and everything. My focus was focused on getting away from the negative and going for what I love, which is dance. So I stayed focused on dance and started going more harder and praying more on, you know, my dream. So my dream was to keep dancing. I moved further and further away from negativity.
For sure.
You know, and seeing that you can make money off of doing what we love to do.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think is a necessary skill to have as an artist or a dancer beginning in this industry? What a necessary skill to help them navigate through this industry?
I think jazz is in the middle of ballet and street. So, as a friend of mine just told me, Eddie Garcia, he's like my brother. He was like, jazz is kind of dying down, but jazz is the jazz music, the blues. This is what made music, made people feel music.
Yeah.
You know, come from the soul. Talking the things that they've witnessed and been through, the sorrows and the ups and downs. Same thing with dance. We exploit it through our rhythm and our our natural ability to hear and sound. And
yeah, jazz. I actually believe that too, because yeah, you're in the middle, and jazz is technical enough to keep you strong enough to last to the hip hop and to do both. So
ballet has been like the strong to keep, you know, to keep like street is more what you're gonna get of like, this is the dark. Ballet and jazz is more of the, well, ballet is more of the light and day, beauty and swan. You got the black swan, you know what I mean, which is hip hop.
It's the black swan.
And then you got the mixture, which is the half breed jazz.
Yeah.
And they complement both, you know, because you can go back.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. You tell people that come to you ever for like advice, like have you ever, I don't want to say have you ever told somebody don't do it, but if you had to, or if you were to tell somebody like, I don't suggest you try this, why would that be? Or have you ever, do you even believe that?
I don't think anybody should ever not try something. Anyway, try is one of the words that I don't use in my vocabulary anymore, because try is setting yourself up for failure. So if you just trying and not going for what you want and know and love and dream about, then really, when I was young, going to church a lot, they said that not using your skill and the abilities, the blessing that God give you is a sin.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you got those skills,
you got all this stuff.
Utilize it.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it to the extreme. You know, that's what you're supposed to. That's what you're here for. What else you gonna do? Just be lazy and on the log. You'll never get nothing done, and then, you know, you'll be looking at other people do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Yeah. It hurts, don't it? What was it like working with Aaliyah? And fake slapping her butt in the choreography?
Man, what it was like working with Aaliyah. It's like no words for it, man. It's the blessing of blessings, because she was a blessing at just to be who she was and what she did, and she got along with everyone. She was.
That's what she seems
I never
like.
seen her mad or with the attitude.
Yeah.
I've always seen her putting her first and best foot forward to make sure herself was together on for stage. You know, her and Fatima working together a lot. Big shout out Fatima.
Fatima Robinson.
Making me happen again out here. Yes. And me and Fatima like her right and left whenever she would move. Fatima would call me. She wanted us to head out to this place, go out here. Whenever she needed to rehearse, she had both of us there.
Nice.
So
great.
We was make sure she happened. Personal note, I loved her. I love her still. I could never stop loving her. You know, certain songs I can't listen to because it still hits me. You know, but you know, the first person to call me when she died was King Capri. Make sure that I was okay. You know, big shout out King and Timberland and Miss E, the whole Black Ground. I love y'all. You know, but it was them that made a family, and everybody on that family was really good to each other, and they loved Aaliyah. You know, so it was, when they accepted me and Fatima on there, I just could feel that whole everybody backing each other on every situation.
That's how I imagine her to be. Like, not about the bullshit. Because she
She
seemed
loves-
almost too good
Love
for
to play.
it.
She loves to play. She loves to have fun.
Yeah.
Loves to work. You know, she gets up there and does her work.
That's great.
Getting ready to jump into a whole new world of in the entertainment, acting and stuff, and she was loving it.
That's crazy. Damn. So what's next for Mr. Swoop?
Well, I'm working on creating avenue for the dance world, keeping dance alive, which is create musicals, stage plays, movie musicals. My biggest thing right now I'm working on is Swoop Academy. Swoop Academy is a school of arts slash boot camp of all aspects of entertainment, and it's to grasp a hold of all the new and young entertainers of tomorrow, and bring them up a whole nother new entertainment of the future. And this entertainment world is like a roller coaster, but if we don't stand strong and keep some, because we are the backbone of entertainment, so they need us for whatever they do.
Yeah.
So good luck with it.
Yes.
God bless.
Thank you so much, Swoop. It was a pleasure having you on a very freezing day.
Suicide doors on the Lamborghini. You can never see me. Boom. 220s on the dash. Face. Oh, you wanna race? Boom. Oh, you